Today, the moon is in Scorpio, and it was in Scorpio yesterday. Also, we were talking about trusting the flow with 5 planets in water signs and what water is all about. So check out yesterday's video if you missed that. Today, we are talking about deepening into self-trust. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, June 29th. And with the Scorpio moon, we have, as I was mentioning yesterday, this opportunity to deepen into the truth of who we are, to feel into the processes that are happening that we can't necessarily understand or explain. Scorpio is about mystery. It's about secrets. It's about things that are hidden. It's also about these deeper places of where we are releasing old places of victimization, shifting old traumas, things that have been in the shadow or held in secret that are ready to be brought to light, where the light of day can transform them, take away the unconscious power that they're having over us, and shift that into an ability to be more conscious and free of some of those old burdens, the burdens of old wounds and old traumas. So that is some of the work of Scorpio and Scorpionic energy. I wanted to talk about self-trust because it's a theme that comes up frequently in my work with clients. And so I'm guessing that many of you, it might be a potent topic for. And so self-trust is that place where we know who we are so that we can make choices and make decisions from knowing our truth, from knowing what is right for us, and from, of course, a place of empowerment rather than disempowerment or victimization. So deepening into self-trust is not a simple thing. It is not something we can completely transform overnight. In most cases, it's a good process to embrace and to take on for ourselves, and to take baby steps to help ourselves cultivate a deeper trust in who we are. So to know to trust yourself, you have to first know who you are. And that is a process, I find. So checking in with yourself as a regular practice to ask, what brings meaning to your life? What is important to you? What do you value? What are you about? Who are you, right? What guides you? And asking those deeper questions. They're also spiritual questions. And so we've got the energy of Saturn and Neptune in Pisces that are reminding us to think about that bigger picture of spirituality. And Saturn in particular is asking us to get clear about that, to make some choices about who we are from a spiritual perspective and what we value, what is right and wrong for you. So we're doing that work as well, kind of on an ongoing basis. And deepening into self-trust means that we have the ability to make choices from our truth. So knowing your truth and connecting with that place by asking the question, who am I? What's important to me? What do I value? Where am I heading in terms of what I want my life to look like, what my soul is feeling called forward into. And we don't always know. We don't always have words for that. It's an unfolding process and path in itself. But that system, that process that we are doing here of setting intentions with each new moon allows us to move forward into the unfolding of that truth, what is important to us. And I can tell you from where I sit, having done this for 30 years now, going on 30 years of moon cycles. I don't know, it's a lot of moon cycles, that when you set your intention, you are putting something in motion. And it's not going to give you all the answers. It's going to give you a piece. And that little piece is going to give you some clarity to take the next step. And that next step is going to put you in a place where you have another thing to notice about yourself. And so it's this ongoing process of unfolding your truth. And on that journey, you create things, you discover things, you meet people, you have experiences. It's an amazing, amazing journey. And there is something calling you forward that is coming from your own inner truth and that deeper place of mystery about who you are, and that feeling of something calling you forward that you feel in your gut. So deepening into that self-trust is a learning process. That's what I want to say. It's not I don't have one answer of how to do that, or even three for you today, because this is Scorpio and water, right? Water doesn't have a container unless you put it in one. And so what I can tell you is that it is the power of your intention that helps to guide and direct where you are heading in your life and what is possible for you to discover. And I really find that to be true, that you are creating what is possible for you and for your life through your beliefs in your own ability to do that. And so you're placing a faith and optimism in your own truth, in the reason that you're here. And you can put that faith and that optimism into a bigger spiritual principle. That's totally fine too. But that spiritual principle is connected to who you are, right? It's connected to your essence and the mystery of what it means to be you. So thanks for bearing with me with a more mysterious topic today, and I hope that you are on the path to discovering your own deepening into self-trust, and what that means and what that looks like for you. If you feel anything that you are able to share about that, I would love to hear it. And if all you have is a smile, that's great too, because we are on this journey of discovery. So that's the self-care tip for the day, is maybe just asking yourself, what does it mean to deepen into self-trust, and opening to that question and the answer all at the same time. All right. Thank you for being here. I am Marina Ormes, here with you on a Scorpio moon. And you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com, and how to work with the planets and the signs and all of the astrological energies that make up our lives, our experiences, and our truths. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And there's a subscribe button right there. Don't forget to hit it if you haven't yet. I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time with the Astrology for Unshakable Self-Care. Bye for now.